I mean this to sound accurate. I think I gave a damn about what was going on in this community, in similar communities. I gave a damn about what's going on with students.
He spent his life advocating for educational access, but it took Alfredo Gutierrez more than 50 years to complete his own degree. He had served as the Arizona Senate Majority Leader and president of the Maricopa Community College's governing board, all without a bachelor's degree. He returned to college at 78 years old and graduated in 2024. Born and raised in the mining town of Miami, Arizona, Alfredo Gutierrez learned early about the power of education. My mother came across in 1945. She was pregnant at the time with me, and I was born up the hill in a mining town. Schools were segregated. Mexicans went to one school, Indians went to another school, and white people to another school. After graduating from high school and serving in the Army during the Vietnam War, Gutierrez moved to Phoenix to attend Arizona State University. And though he lacked an academic focus, it was at ASU that Gutierrez found his calling in political leadership. Gutierrez's leadership of the student strike on behalf of female laundresses at ASU in 1967 is well documented. So too is his very public dismissal from ASU.
But look, somebody had to pay for that. There was outrage at the legislature and at the Arizona Republic, and I was the public face of that strike. So they threw me out of school.
5 years later, Gutierrez was elected to the same legislature that had lobbied for his dismissal, and 2 years after that, he became state Senate Majority Leader. While in the state Senate, Gutierrez was a powerful advocate for public education in Arizona, particularly in South Phoenix. The demand for education was very real. He described South Phoenix in the 1970s this way.
There was a river there. There was no bridges over the river. There was one goddamn bridge over the river. And so every time it rained, nobody could get down here and nobody could get out of here.
Gutierrez, along with State Senator Art Hamilton and others, introduced a bill to found South Mountain Community College, and he believed the message was very clear to the Maricopa District Governing Board and certainly to the Chancellor that people wanted a college built in South Phoenix. Of his time in the State Senate, Alfredo remembered,
"This is going to sound arrogant, and it probably is arrogant. Look, I'd spent 14 years in the leadership of this state. I was one of 2 or 3 people who kind of set direction of the state for well over a decade with Burton Barr and Bruce Babbitt. I then went on to business successfully. I knew how to get things done."
That depth of experience is how and why Gutierrez, once elected to the Maricopa Community College District Governing Board in 2014, quickly became its president. He went from being defined as a leftist socialist to someone who controlled the state budget and then someone who managed one of the largest community college districts in the world. When asked to reflect on his legacy, Gutierrez commented,
"I think legacies are overrated. I mean, look, you do what you do in your life, and that's what it is. I mean, it is what it is."
Alfredo's legacy, however, is firmly cemented in Arizona's history. He is well known for co-founding Chicanos por la Causa, for fighting on behalf of migrant and workers' rights, and for being instrumental in the development of South Mountain Community College. Gutierrez died on July 29, 2025, of esophageal cancer. He was 79 years old. We at SMCC will always remember him for his role in founding our college and in leading our district.